My name is Lewis Briggs.
My name is Bradley Shaw.
My name is Connor Coulson.
And this is our psychology assignment. One of the first steps is the group process. And there's different stages to group processing, such as forming, storming, norming and performing. Forming is, during the forming stage, group members familiarise themselves with each other, trying to decide if they belong in that group. So like, they're trying to decide if they're allowed in group and stuff like that. Group members assess the strengths and weaknesses of other members and test their relationships with others in the group. So like, they're trying to get to know each other and stuff like that. Individuals get to know their roles within the group and make decisions about whether or not they feel they can fulfil or want to fulfil their role with the group.
So that'd be like different positions in football, like left mid, right mid.
Getting to know what position they play. Formal leaders in the group tend to be directive during the forming stage. Storming. During the storming stage, conflict begins to develop between individuals in the group.
So that'd be like two people fighting
falling
for a
out.
spot, wouldn't it?
Yeah, two people fighting for a spot.
Yeah.
Individuals start to question the position and authority of the leader and start to resist the control of the group. Often conflicts develop because demands are placed on the group members and some individuals try to acquire more important roles. So like say if one person's captain and another person wants to become captain but they're not good enough. During the storming stage, the formal leader in the group takes on more of a guidance role with decision making and helps the team move towards what is expected in terms of professional behaviour. Next one is the norming stage. During the norming stage, conflict that occurred in the storming stage is replaced by cooperation.
It's like they've started working together as a team instead of falling
started
out.
working better. Members of the group start to work towards common goals rather than focusing on individual agendas.
So winning Premier League, they try and work together to win it instead of individually trying to get the best player.
And group cohesion begins to develop. As group cohesion develops, group satisfaction increases and levels of respect for others in the group increase. So it's like Southampton, they're like blending together, like they're wanting to become a better team, better chemistry. In the norming stage, the formal leader expects group members to become more involved in the decision-making process and the players to take more responsibility for their professional behaviour.
It's like that, it'd be like Gerrard when Liverpool were on for winning Premier League. They were trying to make everybody start working together as a team.
Not that it's like.
Yeah.
It's like.
Next one is the performing. Performing stage involves the team progressing and functioning effectively as a unit. So like the team fully working as a team and trying to fulfil what they wanted to do. The group works without conflict towards the achievement of shared goals and objectives, and there is little need for external supervision as the group is more motivated. The group is now able to make its own decisions and take responsibility for them.
Next, you've got your Steiner's model of group effectiveness. Steiner's model was put forward to explain group effectiveness, and it's described as it is described as actual productivity, potential productivity, losses due to faulty group processes. Actual productivity refers to how the team performs. Potential productivity refers to the perfect performance the team could produce based on the individual skill plus ability of each athlete in the team and the resources available. Losses due to faulty group processes relate to the issues that can get in the way of team performance, preventing the team from reaching its potential performance. Losses are normally due to two main areas, and the two main areas are motivational faults or losses and coordination faults or losses.
This would all come from the referenced from
Adams et al.
Adams et al.
BTEC Sport.
2010 Sport Book Level 3 BTEC National Essex Pearson pages 301 to 302.
Nice. We will be with you after the break. Welcome to part 2 of Loose Men. We'll be going on about the cohesion.
And we're back from the break, obviously. Hand it over to Connor.
The definition of cohesion is a dynamic process that is reflected in the tendency for a group to stick together and remain united in the pursuit of its goals and objectives.
So it's like the team just blending together and like everyone like talking to each other and just...
Having a good group chemistry to achieve common goals.
Yeah.
There's 2 types of cohesion. First one, social cohesion, and this relates to how well the team members enjoy each other's company in recreational sport. All of the players may get on well with one another and enjoy playing the game regardless of whether they win or lose. The second part of cohesion is task cohesion, and this relates to how well a group or team members work together to achieve common goals and objectives. So the difference between social and task is social's a team that just play to take part
And work well together.
and just do it for enjoyment. And task cohesion is just a team who work together to achieve common goals. So like Premier League sides and just top flight teams
wanting to win Champions League and Premier League and stuff like that.
Although both types of cohesion influence performance to a certain degree, task cohesion is more closely related to successful sporting performance. So like we just said, task cohesion works towards a specific goal. Second part of cohesion is creating an effective team climate. So team climate, this is a term that is used to describe how well the different players in the team get on. Creating the team climate is the responsibility of both the coach and the team. To help build effective team climate, you must communicate effectively, ensure everybody knows the role, keep changes to a minimum, get to know their athletes, and all this helps a coach and a team
Come together.
just by doing just some few things. Factors that affect cohesion is environmental, personal, leadership and team. Environmental are groups that are closer to each other and smaller tend to be more cohesive. I don't know what that says.
Yeah, it's fine.
As members have more opportunities to interact. Personal, the individual characteristics of a group members are important in group. Cohesion, that's what it says. Cohesive. That's what it says.
The last word says cohesive, everybody.
I'll go through that one again. Environmental are groups that are closer to each other and smaller tend to be more cohesive as members, have more opportunities to interact. Personal, the individual characteristics of a group members are important in group cohesion. If players are motivated to achieve the group's aims and objectives and are from similar backgrounds, have similar attitudes and opinions and similar commitment, there will be more satisfaction among group members and the group is more likely to be cohesive.
That seems very good. Where did you find that from?
I found that from Adams et al. 2010 Sport Level 3 Book 1 BTEC National Essex Pearson, page 301 to 307.
So if any of you watching today's programme are in college, I would suggest
that you get that book. Get it straight off Anna in the Learner. She's very friendly and she will give you the book.
The final 2 factors that could affect cohesion are leadership and team. Leadership style, behaviours, communication and styles and compatibility of the coaches and athletes' personalities are key leadership factors that attract cohesion. Team. If the team can stay together for a long period of time, they experience a range of success and failures together and be more involved in the decision-making process, the group is more likely to be productive and cohesive. Thank you for listening.
So that is a bit like a team who works together and like blends together and stuff like that, is it, Connor?
Yeah. Like going back to football or rugby, just to see that team that participate together and are very friendly with each other.
Right, and then they work well together.
To create more chemistry, therefore aiming towards specific aims and objectives.
Right.
So you can't have a team who
Right,
work bad
stop
together.
there, we're just off to a quick break. Yeah, alright. Thank you for listening to part 2. We'll be with you in 5 to 10 minutes. So long, lad.
See ya.
Hello, welcome back to Loose Men. I hope you had a good ad break.
Made your cup of tea and I hope you're ready to listen to a discussion about leadership in sport.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about the qualities and behaviour of a leader. So the best leaders can match their styles, behaviours and qualities to different situations.
So like the top flight footballers and stuff like that
Such as Rooney and various other people.
should be able to stop the Sens from like bad behaviour on the pitch.
Be a good role model.
Be a good role model
And,
for some people, which some people in the football industry doesn't do.
Disgusting, to be honest.
Yes, it is.
So as a good leader you should have patience. A good leader gives athletes time to develop skills, like you shouldn't be rushing people to like develop quickly because that could lead to bad self-confidence.
Could also injure them as well.
Yeah. And then they could be
Say if you're
out of the game.
if a manager's pushing a player in training, it could injure him.
Never
If
good,
he's
is
pushing
it?
him too far, if he's pushing beyond his boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could.
Also, you should have self-discipline. The leader should lead by example. So, if he's being good, that's going to teach other players to be good.
Yeah,
Role
back
model
again
again.
a role model.
Yeah. If the leader expects players to always display professional standards, you should expect the same from the leader. You should also have intelligence. A good leader is expected to come up with ideas, like come up with new formulas and plans.
Different plans, like different formations and stuff like that if you're a manager as well.
And
Just to
like-
mix it about.
Yeah.
If you're coming up against other opposition,
You need
you might
different
want to
tactics.
mix it.
You might have to change in the game.
If other teams been doing their own work, they might be turning up one day and expect you to play 4-4-2 when really you've gone over and changed your formation.
Yeah.
Turn
I
up
know
one day and you've got different tactics.
I know
and
what you mean, Connor, yeah.
their team are confusing.
Yeah.
Also, you should have optimism. The leader needs to remain positive and enthusiastic at all times.
Therefore, just going back, so in a team, if your captain's being enthusiastic, it's going to get team going.
Yeah,
You
gets
don't
keen,
just want
team
somebody who
boosted
goes,
a bit.
come on lads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You want
what's
somebody,
it-
come on!
You want
Get it
someone
up.
in changing room who's banging on benches
Yeah.
and that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if the leader's being negative, then it's going to send off a bad vibe to members of the team.
Bad vibes.
Yeah. Should also have confidence. So to build confidence in the players and other colleagues, such as your manager as well, the leader needs to display confidence in himself or herself. A good leader needs to give the people the work to work with responsibility, capabilities to make decisions and support them in the decisions they make.
Yeah, so like a manager, make sure you're supporting them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
what
don't
they're
go
doing.
behind the back and say, oh, that's not good, that's never
If
going
you've
to
got
work.
something to say to them, make sure you're being honest
Yeah, you've got to be honest.
and trustworthy. And
Because if you break that trust, it's hard to build back.
it is.
Yeah, it is definitely.
Especially in football industry these days. Very hard to build back.
Prescribed versus emergent leaders now we're going to be talking about. So, as a leader, you're either prescribed or emergent leader. A prescribed leader
Prescribed,
are those who are appointed by some form of higher authority, such as a manager saying, you're going to be the manager. But also, for another example, Fabio Capello was appointed the England manager by the FA.
So by a top association, you've been appointed, but you're the manager by the FA instead of coming from me. Like you're the manager.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I get what you mean, Connor, yeah.
Also, there's emergent leaders. These are ones who want to achieve leadership, go through it the hard way by gaining the respect and support of the group. These leaders generally achieve their status through showing specific leadership skills or being particularly skillful, like working the way up ranks.
Jose
So,
Mourinho.
could be Wayne Rooney.
Yeah.
He emerged within the Man United squad.
Steven Gerrard.
Yeah, him.
Where
Well, he went up the Everton ranks.
Yeah.
Wayne Rooney.
and then
And
he
he made up.
transferred.
He got good, even better, and the manual took him over. And
got
then
even
he
better.
played better, and now he's working into the England
He's
squad.
captain and that.
He's captain.
Personally, I think Wayne Rooney's a fantastic role model.
Yeah,
Like, he's had his hair transplants and that.
yeah. So then, that's him. That's him all over. So
Very
whereabouts did you get this from again, Brad?
From Adams et al.
Et al.
Adams et al. 2010 Sports Level 3 book. BTEC National
Right.
Made in
so,
Essex.
so that is a very
Like
good
Pearson.
book then.
Yeah.
I'll consider that, and everyone out there, it only costs I think £25.99. I think that's what it is in the WH Smith stores. Thank you for listening.
Be a very
We'll-
good Christmas present.
Yeah, we will be back in a week's time, the same time, ITV. You'll be there.
My name's Connor Coulson,
My name's Bradley Shaw.
My name's Lewis
and
Briggs.
this is Loose Men.
Thank you.
Tune in next week.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.